Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. But you can call me Pajama Grandma. Challenges are so my thing. Today is What's She Up To Now, day 428. So 428 days I have been hopping on and talking about what's working, what's not working, what I'm doing, what's frustrating me, what's easy, what's hard, my aha moments as I transition from the brick and mortar world, the world of real businesses, to the online world of business and business success. And my objective is to duplicate the offline success I had online. And today is one of those days when I feel like, dang, I'm struggling, and I feel like I'm just beating my head against a wall. And I'm thinking about challenges and why I am personally so attracted to challenges. Now, a couple of days ago, today would be day 3, I started another challenge, and it's a hook story offer challenge. Because I know I need to practice doing hooks and stories and offers. And I'm just doing it myself. I invited a couple of people in another group. Hey, you want to do this with me? And I don't know if anybody's doing it or not. I don't care. I'm doing it anyway because I'm doing it for me. I do most of my challenges to actually hone in and focus on something I need to figure out, I need to get better at. And I know I'm not good at hook, story, and offer. I'm especially not good at making offers to people. I can do so many things, and I don't offer to people. I don't let people know. And I have been so reluctant and so resistant to narrow my focus down and say, this is my area of expertise. This is what I do. And I know it's a fear-based thing. I know it's because I'm afraid to say, oh, if I do this, then people won't know I can do all kinds of other things too. And it's just such a silly thing. It's like all of my years in corporate America, I was a quality professional. I focused in on quality. I wasn't everything to everybody. I focused on quality. People knew if they had a question that had anything to do with quality, they would come to me. Now, here's the thing about quality and how I got around that in my brain. Quality's job is to stick your nose in everybody else's business. At least that was my position in terms of quality. It was the quality of and the systems and processes and procedures of absolutely everything that we do, working together in harmony and continuously improving to give our customers an expected and delighted, actually more than an expected result. And so I think that's how in my corporate, my offline world, I justified being interested in and involved in a whole lot of different things because I could combine them all under the headline of being a quality vice president or whatever my title was at any particular company. And so I love that. I thrive on that. So I think the struggle I'm having as I go from the brick and mortar world, and then again, in my small businesses, in my manufacturing business, as the owner of that, I was in charge of everything. I got to oversee and have my fingers in every little piece of the pie. And as you go online, you need to specialize. This is the exact thing I do. This is the one area that I am an expert at. And we can do other things for people, but we need to have all of our messages. The cat is coughing something up. Crazy. She distracted me. We have to have all of our focus, which obviously I'm easily distracted, so focus isn't my thing. Focused in one area, in one direction, or people get confused. So I personally have battled that and pushed against that and fought that, not unlike a lot of us. And the reason that I struggle and have a hard time is because I'm not focused. I'm not clear. I'm not concise. People don't know, oh, if I need to do X, then I go to Sharon. If I need to do XYZ, I go to Tony. If I need to do ABC, I go to Jan. I mean, we need to be the top of mind person for the particular area of expertise that we're in. And will we help people with other things? Absolutely. But they have to know if this is the one pain they have, the one problem they have, Sharon's got the solution. Pajama Grandma's got the solution. And so I will continue to hone in on and get that focus. And I knew that I needed to do that. And the way to do that is to practice my hook, my story, and my offer every day until I figure it out, until I commit to and figure out my one area of focus and expertise. So today is day 3, and I was trying to think of, okay, what's my hook, story, offer today? It's only day 3, and I'm already having a hard time. And it's because I am personally pushing against focus and clarity and conciseness, because my nature is chaos and abundance and mayhem. Not mayhem so much, but a lot of stuff and chaos and disorganization, and my surroundings are disorganized, but it somehow comes together in my brain. So I need to have the coming together in my brain manifest itself in my real life and out in my world by focusing on the one thing I'm here to share and provide to everybody else in the world. So challenges, I think that's why I love challenges, is because they allow me to work on and focus on one thing. Doing the customer challenge as on the back end of the Women's Summit. And it allows me to help people focus on, hey, the most important thing that you need to figure out for your business to even have a business is customers. And so we're going to spend 30 days focusing on just the one thing, just your customers, your ideal customer, your customer system. When I was having a hard time in my offline world, there were some times when I went through some really crazy, unbelievable, I mean, most people would not even believe the crap that went down, situations. And in order to handle those, I created stress challenges for myself. This was even before I knew anything about the online world. I would create a ritual and a regimen, and I would do certain things every day. And I actually wrote about them in my blog just for my own sanity, to deal with the stress of different situations that were going on in my life. And they served me really well. And I learned a long time ago that by challenging myself, by setting challenges up for myself, I could get the results I wanted a little bit every day, and a lot less painfully than if I was just dealing with the situations and I didn't have a proactive way of handling the stress or handling a situation. And I'm laughing because I'm just coming to the end of a 365-day Facebook Live challenge in a group. And I was like, oh, this, people are all thinking it's going to be so hard. And I'm like, well, geez, I have actually been doing this to myself for a long time. In 2010, I had a sudden cardiac arrest. And so I knew that I needed to make massive lifestyle changes after that if I was going to still be here talking to you today. And I am. So obviously I made massive lifestyle changes. But one thing I told myself I was going to do is I was going to exercise every day for a year. And I got more crap from people that know me because they're like, okay, well, you haven't done anything physical except the minimum to get by for, a couple of decades now, Sherry. So we don't think you're going to be able to do it. So you're setting yourself up for failure. And I guess only my dad was my cheerleader, really. He's like, yep, set the goal and just do it. Don't listen to what anybody else says. And I did. And I actually exercised every day until May of 2017. I missed a couple of days because I couldn't get out of bed. I seriously could not physically get out of bed. I had a massive inflammation challenge, and I couldn't do it. So it just goes to show you that we can do anything we set our mind to. We just have to know it and believe it. And we don't even have to know how to do it. And I've been struggling a lot with the how on things lately, thinking that I have to know how to do everything. And I don't know why I have that false belief, thinking that and believing that it's up to me to do the how. It's not. It's up to me to figure out the what, and then be resourceful in terms of getting to that what, the what I want to accomplish. The what is my big goal, my big end game, my big thing I'm here to create in the world. But I personally don't have to do absolutely everything. I don't have to do all the hows. I don't have to do every step. I don't have to do everything or even know how to do everything. I just need to know what needs to get done and then find out, okay, well, this needs to get done. Who out in the universe has already done this? Who is doing this? Who is good at this? Who knows how to do it so that I can have them do it versus me having to think and believe. I don't know where that comes from in the online world, thinking I have to do all these things myself. Now, I did fall into that trap in my businesses too. And so I guess that is a pattern that I am destined to break in order to break through. So what are you working on today? It's Awesome Monday. So, I'll be going outside and screaming, I feel awesome, and spinning around and not falling down in a little bit. I like to wait for the sun to come up before I do that so that I don't trip on the ice or anything. Although spring feels like it's in the air, things are melting, and it's starting to feel like a whole new season. So go out, make it an awesome day. Challenge yourself. If you would like to be involved in any of the challenges I do, let me know, and I will just pop you off a message and share what the next challenge is. If you want to hop in on this Hook Story Offer challenge with me, if you know what I'm talking about when I say Hook Story Offer, then maybe it's a good challenge for you. If you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, it's not the kind of challenge where I'm going to teach and train you a whole bunch of stuff. It's like we're taking the action every day. Every single day we're doing a hook, a story, and offer. I personally am working on my hook first to get that perfected, and my stories second, and my offer is third. So these first few days, maybe the whole first week or half of the month, all I'm offering is for people to join my free Facebook page or to join a free Facebook group. That's all I'm offering, because I don't feel like I'm ready, and I should be more than ready to practice the offer part yet. Until I get the hook right and I know how to get my ideal perfect prospects attention, if I can't even get their attention, they're never going to hear the story. If they never hear the story, they're never going to listen to the offer. So I have to do those things in order. I've got to nail my hook first. So I'll practice that mostly first. And then I'm still practicing my stories as I go along the way, because I want a story that goes with each hook. And then after I get those two things nailed, and I honed in, and not nailed, but actually dialed in so that I feel like they're right for the people I want to attract, then I'll start making my real offers to the group, right? Makes sense? So that's what the Hook Story Offer Challenge is all about. It's about me actually not just taking action, because I'm good at just doing and taking action. It's at taking planned action that's really going to get the result I want, not just taking action for action's sake, but acting to create the result I want, or to massively contribute to the result I want. So do that today. Well, make it an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.